All right, we are here. It's last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike here. We got a quick fix for sports for you tonight. OddsJam Player Prop mobile app. Click that link below, folks. You got to get with that. It is a great mobile app. It'll take you directly to the page on Apple and for Mac and for iPhone. All right. Discord link below. You got to get the picks, man. Got some paid picks in there, free picks. Go check them out. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state. Got to get those. OddsJam Partner Program. Check that out. Also, live chat available. Like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's get it going right now. And fill out the form below in the description to get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 a month sports betting. TikTok, OddsJam_Nutz. There's a Calendly link for me and Mike, and also email us. Mike at OddsJam.com, Bob at OddsJam.com. Mike is here. We already got a comment. Andre Singer, where you been? There's been so many tennis plays that I missed you, Andre. But I did hit one the other day, and if there's something in the positive EV page tonight, we'll hit it. But first, we're going to go with Mike and whatever plays he might have tonight in baseball.
All right, Bob, I'll get to it. You're hard to follow right now, man. You and your internet in the loo are a disaster.
Not my internet.
No, it isn't your internet. But
didn't have any problems this morning. Just go, okay? Come on.
Bob, I just got to point it out. Somebody's going to say something sooner or later, and then you'll have to address it. So I think you need to reboot.
Take care of it.
So my MLB bets that I've got, I'm going to the Cardinals on the run line tonight, minus 1.5. I expect them to continue to have success against Cincinnati, and most times they've beaten them. They would cover that run line. I'm also going to go with the Phillies on the money line. I know our good friend Steven Rivera was on that, and it's obvious there's good enough value there. So I think we can ride the Phillies on the money line. And then another bet that we talked about, the Brewers on the run line, minus 1.5. I think that we can definitely roll with that for an MLB bet. Then I'm going to go with the Red Sox on the money line tonight. I am going to roll with them. They're due to win. They have been having some struggles, but I think they need to win tonight. And I've got the Diamondbacks Nationals over 8.5 total runs. And then I'm going with the Mariners on the money line. How about that team to end the first half of the season, and then the Julio Rodriguez home run derby? Let's roll with the Mariners on the money line as well tonight. And then my lock of the night, I'll have to get to that whenever you're ready, Bob. But it looks like I've got a little bit of time before I can give that out. So we'll be all right.
All right. Steve Wally's in the house. We've got people here. Let's not delay things. Let's just get to where we need to get to right now.
Yeah, let me say this as well. I got two NRFI bets that I'm going with, and it's in the Orioles-Yankees game, and it's in the Padres-Mets game. Those are two NRFI bets that I have.
Okay. I would like for you to do this. Share your screen and show those NRFIs, what the lines are and what have you, and then I'll share my screen. We'll go to positive VV. How's that sound?
That sounds like a plan, Bob. That sounds like a plan. So first in this Orioles-Yankees game, I did take a look at this earlier, and obviously I'll show you all real quick. Let me get into that particular bet. First inning, total runs. So here's the problem right now. Positive VV is on a YRFI right now, but I was finding it. I found the NRFI at plus odds earlier, so there was pretty good value on an NRFI on this, but right now as it stands, doesn't look like there's a lot of value on this for an NRFI. But I mean, then again, you can get an NRFI the same price as you could get a YRFI, but
right.
I think you got to take a look at I think the reason a lot of people may be on a wire FI is, both of these teams in their last 10 games have been 50-50 on NRFI bets. But here's the thing, for the most part of the year, an NRFI would be hitting most times than not. And with the pitching matchup, I think we'll roll with that. The other one was in the Padres Mets game, and I'll get to that one as well. We'll see if there's any value on that. Certainly these are bets you got to get to earlier in the day. I mean, you got to remember this Yankees Orioles game, it's going to start, in less than a half an hour. So definitely lines not looking like they're unbelievable right now. But this Mets Padres game, we'll take a look at the value on an NRFI bet on this. And we'll go to the first inning total runs. And once again, here, as you see, not a lot of great value. Yeah, it looks like there's better value on a YRFI, technically speaking. And the value on an NRFI right now is pretty well, I mean, minus 150 if you want to roll with that. I personally wouldn't hit this right now, though, for this price. So both of these bets as of right now, I think you could still jump on the NRFI and the Orioles-Yankees game. This one, I would probably stay away from an NRFI bet. I'm not confident on a YRFI bet. There's not a ton of value there either. So all around, if I hadn't bet this already, I would probably stay away from it completely.
Okay. All right. Very good. I'm going to remove your share in there, and I'm going to go and share my screen because, folks, I don't know whether you know this or not, but we've also got a parlay builder now, and it's awesome. Okay. So I'll get to that in just a second. Let me refresh my screen here and go.
Why don't we build a little parlay with some of my MLB bets, huh?
But we're going to get to that. Okay.
Oh.
One step at a time. Let me host the show, bud. All right. Let me get to where we're going to get to. All right. So here is what I've done here is I've left all the markets in there, including the player props here, but I dropped my market width down to 25 cents. All right. So I got the Cardinals. That's maximum market width, 0 to 25. Cardinals over 2.5 first half team total. I know that we've got Ashcraft on the mound. I do like this one, though, Mike. 16-cent market width. Cardinals over 5.5 runs team total. Minus 106 on the perfect line. Plus 102 when you take the juice out. Plus 105 on BetMGM. I'm rolling with it right now. That is one play that I like, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
All right. Now, here's another one. We got the Pirates and the Marlins.
It's also worth noting, Bob, the last time the Cardinals played when they faced Ashcraft, the Cardinals did lose 7-6, but they got 4 runs on him. So
okay. All right. This Marlins-Pirates game, I could see this play hitting for the Marlins. Once again, a team total over 4.5, 17-cent market with plus 106 when you take the juice out. No big fair odds. And we're looking at plus 110. I actually like that play. And, I'm a guy who likes team totals. Now, let me go down here. Here's an interesting one, Mike. We've got, who's it, Burns, that is pitching for Milwaukee tonight. We've got a 12-cent market width on this run line. The Brewers -2 on Caesars. Man, I like this play. I think that the Brewers are going to come out and dominate this game. And, we had them on the run line in the morning coffee show at -1.5 anyway. It's another half. You know what? I think they're probably going to win by 3 runs or more. I like this play. I'm adding it to my bet tracker.
Well, yeah, and from a baseball perspective, Bob, you remember the Brewers ended the first half of the season going into the All-Star break with that 3 losses in a row in that 4-game series in San Francisco, losing 3 in a row. You're playing Colorado, who's at home, which is an okay team, but you got to take care of bad teams because the Cardinals are playing the Reds, and those two are in a dogfight for that Central Division. So you've got your ace on the mound in at home. You have to take care of business against an average team.
All right. Let me change markets here now, folks. Go to market. I got the main market out and the alternate market out. Now I'm going to change my market width from 0 to 40, which brings us into these plays. And let me refresh when I do this, okay? I've already hit Adam Wainwright for over 4.5 strikeouts. And if you look at the percentage here, Mike, 5.11% and 53, almost 54% to hit. I like this play a lot.
Yeah, I like that as well.
A lot. Okay, so I also like in this game Tommy Edman over 1.5 player bases.
Yeah, I already hit that.
Did you? Okay, beautiful. Then we're on the same wavelength in regards to that.
Yeah, I actually had it at plus 100 at the time. There was a few sports books giving you that plus 100, but that didn't scare me away from it because nowhere else was giving you plus odds on it. It was all minus 115 and things like that. And Tommy Edman has been dominant against the Reds. So, and you know, his ability to steal a base, that always becomes a factor too.
Now, one other one that I like, these Ohtani and Darvish strikeouts, man. Darvish over 5.5 strikeouts against the Mets, and Ohtani against the Braves.
Yeah.
You've got to jump on this. Look at this percentage, man. 9.78%. And basically a 50-50 chance of it hitting. Well, I like this one a lot. What do you think?
Yeah, I would jump on that in a heartbeat because Atlanta strikes out the second most in all of baseball, only behind the team they're playing in the Angels. So a couple of teams that strike out a lot. I love that the positive EV is on that particular play, Bob, right now, because I didn't see it earlier. It didn't show up for me, and I would have loved to jump on that. Yes.
All right, and then we've got the Darvish one too. So I'm going to hit that, and then I'm going to go to the bet tracker, show you what we hit from here, and then we're going to go and we're going to build the parlay with Mike's picks to show you how the parlay builder works. By the way, these filters are fantastic. Now, I'm going to go to my bet tracker. I'm going to hit my status here, and I'm going to hit pending bets. So these are all my pending bets. These are the ones that we just hit. Now, the Wainwright over 4.5 strikeouts, I actually hit that on my earlier show today, my positive EV show.
Yeah, that game's already started now.
Right. Our Cardinals over 5.5 runs. Marlins over 4.5 runs. Brewers -2. Tommy Edman over 1.5 player bases. Ohtani over 8.5 player strikeouts. And Darvish over 5.5 player strikeouts. Okay. So, Mike, let's go to the MLB page. And let's show these folks how we're going to use the parlay builder to find the best odds for a parlay. Sometimes, folks, things move just a little bit slow. We got a lot of things that we're adding to the website. And trust me, speed is of the essence. And we're changing all the time and doing the best that we can. All right. So bear with us here. We'll get this loaded up. In the meantime, let me stop my screen sharing here real quick. We have one comment out here from C. Wally. He loves the Mets NRFI, Mike.
Yeah, and like I said, value-wise right now, I mean, look, I minus 150, whatever. I mean, I think it's got a great chance of hitting, but certainly not as good a value as you would have gotten earlier. But hey, I like it as well. A win's a win, right?
All right. So give me what you got here. You got anything in the Baltimore Yankees game? Give me like a 3-leg parlay. Let's go.
Yeah, well, let's get to the Phillies on the money line. Let's jump with that one first.
Okay. All right. And folks, you just got to bear with me. Things are moving a little bit slow. Trust me. It's not my internet. The website does have a little few things here and there, different times of the day, and then it'll it'll speed back up. That's just part of it. We're working on it and trying to make things great for you. All right, so Phillies money line, this little dollar sign right here, that is actually add to parlay. So we're going to add that, and you can see up here in this corner that turned purple. There we go. Phillies money line. All right. That's one play. All right. Mike, what is your next play?
Yeah, I'm gonna add the Mariners on the money line to it as well.
Okay.
The reasons I mentioned earlier for taking that bet. I think we'll throw that one on it as well.
Okay. All right. Bear with me. It's loading up right now. And once again, don't forget about that OddsJam Player Prop mobile app for iPhone and for Mac. You got to jump on that. It's going to help you with your player props. It solidifies what you're actually looking at as far as that market is concerned. Extremely, extremely important. The OddsJam, and the link is in the description. Okay, Mariners, you said, Mike, right? There it is. Let's hit that. Mariners money line, as you can see, it already sped up. We're going to add that over here to the parlay builder. Okay, so now we've got two-leg parlay, and we're already seeing what the odds are. Obviously, the perfect line, the pinnacle line, has it at the highest, but you can see right now we've got four options, with FanDuel being number one at this moment. All right. What's your next one, Mike?
Well, I'm going to give this one out, and it's going to be my lock as well. I haven't given it yet, but okay. I think this would be a good one to add to the parlay. And it is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line. I love the way they closed out the season, or I keep saying season. It feels like baseball. It feels like baseball is 2 seasons, though, to be fair. But you know, they won 2 of 3 against Baltimore, who was as hot as can be, and then they swept a 4-game series with Boston. Now you got the Royals. The Royals are a bad team, you know. I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line.
All right, so we've added that now to the parlay builder.
We got minimal.
Here's what we got. All right. We got Phillies money line, Mariners money line, Tampa Bay Rays money line. We just built us a simple money line 3-leg parlay. Okay. We've gotten it on now DraftKings at plus 522. These little bet now buttons here, and that's, by the way, there's a $10 wager. It'll tell you how much you're going to win. Plus 52. We're going to win $52.20. We can hit the bet now, and it will take you to DraftKings. You can log in. It will not have the legs in there. You're still going to have to put in the individual legs. But it's telling you what that number will be, Mike. This is a game changer for OddsJam, is it not?
Absolutely, it is. I mean, how easy is that to not have? I mean, simple as that. You know, put whatever your parlay is. You know, build it there. Find out where you can get the best value for it, and go with it. Simple as that.
Absolutely. Now, as you can see, the website's moving faster now. So here we go. We got 3M, the 3M open, and I want to show you this. I've already showed you this article today. This is the Steve article. Steven Randall's picks. Adam Hadwin and Brandon Steele plus 2,500, plus 3,500. I'm sure those numbers have obviously changed. Maverick McNeely and Adam Hadwin top 10, and Adam Svensson and Tyler Duncan in the top 20. Now, folks, I haven't even looked at the leaderboard yet. I'm just telling you right now that you can bet those picks based on that. One other thing that I want to get to, Mike, and one last time to pump up Randall's CFL football, which, by the way, his pick last night won with Hamilton because Hamilton lost by 5, I believe. And Randall had them at plus, I can't remember exactly what it was, plus 8 or what have you. He actually found them at plus 10.5 yesterday.
Wow.
It was an unbelievable.
Wow.
I don't even know what they were thinking because we was looking and there weren't any injuries or anything like that. You want CFL football? Randall is the guy. He had him at +8. So they lost by 5. He won. He's got the Blue Bombers tonight at -7, Winnipeg, and then the Argos tomorrow at +6. So that takes care of a couple of articles that I wanted to hit up here. And then just to let you see my bet tracker real quick, $24.90 profit, $110 in pending bets, 8% ROI, 50% closing line value. Need to be above that, but I want to show you something. Last week was my best week. I'm down this week. Okay, I'm down $50. Hopefully tonight's going to come through for me, and then profit by sport and bet type 2. That's the bet tracker, positive EV, parlay builder. Mike, can you get any more?
Can I get any more what?
Can you get any more concise? Straight to the point. Getting everybody what they want. That's what you do with the sports nuts. We get to it, and we did it in 21 minutes.
And well, Bob, again, you're hard to follow right now, bro. You'll like freeze, and then you'll.
Like if it does it there, it doesn't necessarily do it in the replay. Thank you. All right, Red Sox, Royals, Athletics +1.5 is my dog parlay. Hometown Sox, let's go, Joseph. All right, I guess I got to give my lock of the night, and right now I am sitting at 47 and 31 in my locks for the year. Okay. Where are you at, Mike?
I'm at 59 and 41. So I believe, did I lose 2 or 3 in a row locks that lost, and not good. So I hope that you picked up on that and faded me during that time, but we're going to get back to it. We're going to bounce back, and I gave it earlier, but I'll give it again. It's the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line. That's where I'm going, and that's what I'm confident with.
Okay, all right, I'm with you 100%.
What's yours? You haven't even given yours.
I'm getting ready to. Let me get there. I set you up first. I'm going right back to the ace in the hole that seems to keep on. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Dodgers money line or run line. I'm sorry, -1.5. I'm taking the Dodgers -1.5. And it's a dangerous play today, Mike.
Yeah.
Let me show you why. Okay.
Logan Webb's on the mound.
Exactly. But I'm going to the Dodgers because it's not going to come down to the starting pitchers. It's going to come down to the bullpen and what happens to the Dodgers when they get into other teams' bullpens. They always beat them. They have more come from behind victories than any team in all of baseball. And as I share my screen.
Yeah, and the 4-run 8th inning last night was huge.
Yeah, humongous. 3-run.
By the way, how about them Astros money line? And how about that Dodgers -1 run line last night at +128?
Okay. Toot your horn. Now let me get to my pick. All right. Dodgers -1.5, +146 on the perfect line. It's not a positive EV play, but it's a pretty good play. +145 on DraftKings and points bet. I'm taking it. I'm going to do it. This is my lock of the night. Right there. All right. So that is it for last minute betting with the Sports Nuts, folks. We're going to be back here at a little over a half an hour with early betting for tomorrow. Let's go, Bob. Love the confidence. It's moving in favor of the Dodgers. Hope you cash. I hope I do too. I'm just looking at the Dodgers against the Giants bullpen, Mike. They eat up bullpens.
Yeah, I mean, late inning scoring team, come from behind. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
All right, we'll see you here in a few minutes, folks.